Okay. Anyway, you can see we've got two rows of beans here. This is our first year of really doing a massive garden like this, and gardening in general. So we're gonna see what we can do. And then you see here Maji's putting in some trellis string. These things are, like I say, growing out of control. They're already, what, 4 foot tall, some of the runners. So you can see a runner right there growing up. So it's gonna go up there.
There you go.
There you go. Cool. So we're gonna have to think about putting a pole onto this. Some of that EMT and going up. Alright, cool. So that's broccoli right there that we transplanted from the front. It was kind of shaded in the front, so it didn't take off too well. So it hasn't even flowered yet, but there's our broccoli plants. Some of these are looking pretty good. So two rows of broccoli there. And then what's this right here again? Maji?
Huh?
What's this right here?
Squash.
Squash. Oh yeah, squash. Cool. So I'm going to have to build a trellis for that too, because that stuff gets pretty big. So I'll do that. And then back here, this is kind of cool. This thing's taken off. You know, I'm not sure what this is. She knows what it is, but I don't. But this thing's just taken off. And you can kind of see how it's attaching itself to all that string. It's amazing what this plant's doing. Pretty cool there. Yeah, it shoots those little fingers out. And it's gonna just be a monstrosity of a plant. So we built this trellis here along the fence line. So I'm hoping to train this plant right here to have this runner run along this trellis line that we've built. So hopefully it'll run across right over there and keep on going. If we need to build more, we will. So yeah, we built this little trellis again out of EMT and rebar stakes in the ground, and then we slid this EMT over the stakes, and then we've got the EMT fittings on the end here. Just screw these things down. So again, 10-foot length, 10-foot sticks. So it's kind of cool. We'll see how it goes. There's a path here for the whatever that thing is to grow on. There's another one in the corner. We've got more beans here. Steaks growing up, and then tomatoes. Tomatoes there. Kind of hard to see. But along the fence line there. So as you can see, that's a pretty good sized garden there that we've got going on. And then my eyesore of a deck, I'm going to tear that thing down. That's what our house used to look like, that yellow. And we did it that green. And then that charcoal bottom on the foundation there. And then my brand new roof. Yay! Thanks, Mom and Dad. Although I'm paying them back for that, but still, they helped me out to get it on there. Got that tax credit last year. But yeah, my brand new roof. I love it. It's made a world of difference in that house. But anyway, this segment's on the garden, so I'll go back to the garden. Alright. What do we got there, Maji? Spinach?
Yep.
Yeah, spinach growing. What's right there?
Turnips.
Turnip. Okay. And then And that right there is okra. Gotcha. And then what are these bad boys right here? Zucchini. So we got, oh my gosh, so much zucchini. We might have planted those a little bit too close, but we'll see. And then here we've got more small trellises here for our beans, but these things are taking off pretty good. So kind of a different design. What she's done here is put stakes in the ground, and she's done a triangular pattern here with her string. Pretty ingenuitive, I must say. She did a good job on this. I'm impressed. And then she put little stakes in the ground there that she just recycled from pieces of bamboo that we've had. Filipino style. Yep, Filipino style. I heard her shouting in the background, Filipino style. Anyway, there's the pieces of bamboo right there. And then we just recycled that on up to the top there. Cool. Moving on, corn. Corn's starting to take off there. Looking pretty good. And this gives you kind of a better shot of the rows and what all's just taken off in this monster of a garden. Again, okra. This is kale right here. This big row right here is kale. So, and it's, as you can see, it's growing huge, and it's flowering, and yeah, we're gonna need to yeah, we should have put a trellis or something up for this also. But yeah, this stuff's huge. And then you can eat all those leaves down there. All that's edible. Some lettuce variety. Carrots. There's our carrots growing in. We have a straggler tomato growing in our carrots here. Maybe from last year. So, and then all this kale. This stuff's amazing. Look at those leaves, huge. More tomatoes there. And then those right there are radishes. That whole row right there, radishes. So we're getting ready to harvest all that. You notice it's kind of fallen over, so it's ready, and it's flowering, so it's ready to be taken out of the ground. And then we're gonna try canning the radish and the leaves this year. So see what we can do on that. So I'm not sure what that is right there. We put these little, it's another form of kale. Yeah, we put these little, we recycled these plastic forks that we get, like when we go out to eat fast food from, you know, at Wendy's or whatever. They give you these plastic utensils, and we just recycle them and wrote what we have, and then just we put them in front of our rows like that. So this is a form of kale right here. Crazy kale. So, and again, beyond the kale there's more radishes. We need to harvest all that. It's just out of control. And then we have there some broccoli. This is kind of shaded under a tree, so it doesn't get much sun here. But anyway, bok choy right there with the yellow flowers on it. A lot of bok choy. Maji's favorite. Bok choy. And then you see the lettuce. All the lettuce. A big old row of lettuce. Endless lettuce. kale, and spinach down there. Let's see here. This is some spinach here at my feet. Spinach. We've had some major rain lately, and it's really helped this garden out. So you can see that spinach right there. That stuff's just out of control. So we need to start canning that stuff, because I don't want any of it to go to waste. Well, I'm trying to minimize the waste. So spinach out of control, and then there's the radishes right there. So pretty good size garden we've got going on here. And some of our pepper plants, we planted some peppers here that didn't do too good. We planted some in this area. So there's some more peppers right there. And then that's all of our cabbage row right there. And it's doing pretty good. So it's getting really big. And then let me jump over here. Now you notice these barrels that we've got here. Okay, what we do with these barrels, this is how we water the garden. Okay, then we marinate this. I call them our tea bags. You know, we take our leftover foods and we put them in these bags, and then we just set them in here, let them sit on the side like that, and then marinate in that water. That water turns black. Really good for those plants. They just love that stuff, as you can tell. It's just going crazy. They're out of control. So, and then my super duper made in USA watering can there. I love that. That's a Hawthorne can that made here in USA. But that's got a wonderful head on that thing. It makes it like a rain shower. So I love that can. And then a Chinese knockoff. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, we've got these barrels set up, and we just dunk our cans in them. And then, of course, the backup plan, after we empty the barrels that we can put our watering cans in, we just access these barrels. I've got a hose coming from it, and we just put the hose in these barrels here and fill them back up, and they're ready to go. And like I say, these tea bags that we've got marinating in here, all kinds of goodies. So, yep, we just let those sit in there. The sun bakes it, marinates it. It's awesome for the plants. All right, that is our little garden. What do you think, Mog?
I hope you like it. Oh, Jordan.